Selas, and welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to start this vlog in this room so that you can see that it's clean for a change. How amazing is that for all of us? Because you don't have to hear that this room is untidy. I want to say thank you so much to everyone who wished me for my birthday. I really had an amazing time. It was such a good and much needed escape for us. And it felt good to get away with just the three of us and spend some time together as a family. We only stayed there for 2 nights, and on the second night, Trevino and I both said that we miss Ollie, we miss home. And he said, do you want to drive back home today? And then I was thinking about it and I was about to say yes, but then I thought that that would be such a waste of money. And this year we are not trying to waste money. I just realized that this pixie thing has the sharpener at the end. I haven't seen this on anything else. I've seen these things on TikTok. I don't know if you even saw that. I've seen these things on TikTok, but I didn't know they actually existed because none of my other products have this. Cute. It has a sharpener at the end. I love that. What was I saying? Yeah, so our next holiday we are definitely booking a pet-friendly accommodation to take Ollie with us. I am gonna start working on a trade exchange with a brand, and it's a jewelry brand. I'll tell you guys about that when I get the products, but I need to measure my ring size. Let me go find string and do that in the kitchen while I sort out my breakfast. I'm not sure if I've mentioned this before, but if I don't have pre-made food in the fridge, it's very hard for me to eat during the day and eat healthy. I will just open a packet of chips or biscuits and eat because I'm busy with Talia. So whatever is quick that I can grab is what works for me. So on Sunday night, I made 3 jars of overnight oats. And don't ask me for the recipe because I don't know. I just know I put 50 grams of oats and then I put some oat milk and some chia seeds, and I think that's it that I put in here. And I don't know if my ratios are correct because I feel like it's still kind of hard, the oats, and I don't think it's supposed to really look like that. So when I eat it, I usually add a little bit more milk, and then I also add some sweetness to it with whatever I want, like honey or sugar or syrup or whatever it is. And that is how I have my breakfast. I'm also busy boiling some dal. Yes, I'm saying dal nowadays. Trevino told me to stop it. So I think I did say the reason that I'm saying dal now, or trying to say dal, is because I want Talia to pronounce things correctly. So Trevino says, we say doll, she must say doll. I'm like, but I don't know, it's something weird. It's probably not even gonna last. Anyway, back to what I was saying. That's how I've been eating breakfasts these past few days. And in the beginning, I was saying to myself, I don't have any containers to make overnight oats because, you know, it's aesthetically pleasing to have it in little mason jars. And I don't know why, but when I bought these jars from Westpac, like I think when we moved into this house, I threw all the lids away because the sole purpose of this for me back then was to drink water out of it. And now I'm like, I wish I kept those lids because I can meal prep in here and it would just be so much easier. Anyway, that ship has sailed. Who is washing these bottles and not washing it properly? Like, this is disgusting. Look at that. This was definitely not me or Trevino. I think this is a helper. I'm so annoyed now. Okay, one thing at a time. Anyway, in my old age, I am maturing and realizing that I need to be spending my finances more wiser. So instead of me going and saying, oh, I don't have jars, I can't make oats, I've been preparing them in little lunch boxes and in whatever bottles we have. So this was a gift from my granny's birthday, her 70th birthday. These were the souvenirs. So I have one of these, I have an empty peanut butter jar, and there's another jar, some other random jar with a black lid, probably gherkins. And that's how I've been preparing my breakfast. And the main purpose of the jars and it's achieving what it needs to achieve. So I'm very proud of myself for that maturity at this big age of 30. I prefer it a lot more in this form. It's a little bit harder, it's cold, it's not mushy and together, so this is a win for me. On the menu today is our vegetable day. Usually one day a week I try and cook as many vegetables as possible. We say it's a porridge prayers night where I just cook vegetables. I usually do like, am I in focus here? Should I come closer? But I'm not in frame. I usually do like green beans, potato, mushroom, dal and rice, or I'll do pumpkin or spinach and potatoes, something like that. So today I'm doing mushrooms. That's what we have. I'm boiling dal now. There'll be rice. There's something else in the fridge that I have. Cabbage. I have cabbage. Do I have? No, I ate the butternut. I wanted to make pumpkin also, like butternut curry. But that's what I'm doing for supper tonight. And I actually wanted to show you something that I bought in December. Hold on. One of the Christmas traditions that I want us to start going forward now that we have a child is doing annual Christmas photo shoots. So if you follow me on Instagram and TikTok, you would have seen that something that I want to do more of this year is more printed photos. And then last year after we did our photo shoot, I was just looking around for a place to do a photo book, and I didn't want to post about it until I got it in my hands, because obviously it was my first time trying out their services, so I didn't know whether it was going to be of good quality or not. And before I start anything, this is not a paid thing. This is, I paid for this myself. So I feel like but at this point you should know when something is a sponsorship, that I'd speak about it and I'd say this is sponsored. But I feel like I always need to say this is not sponsored. Anyway, this is not sponsored. I found this company online called Creative Albums, and I did a photo book for our photo shoot, and I'm so happy with the quality of this, and the price was crazy. I think it was 1,000 rand. Now for me that's quite affordable, because I always thought photo books were like 3,000 and up, so this was quite affordable. And I'll show you some of the sleeves, some of the photos. Obviously Talia is in here and we're not showing her on the internet, but I'll show you some of the photos, and I'm very happy with this. You can customize everything on their website. I chose this black linen fabric with gold print on it, and the sizes are also customizable and everything is customizable. You can choose what color you want this first page to be. You can also choose the types of paper you want and the layout. So I chose a matte paper. This is the thickness of the sheet. Hold on. Okay, that's the thickness of the sheet. I chose matte, and I chose lay flat printing. The magazine binding is when it comes right here, and I didn't want that. I like this lay flat binding. And you can either do the layout yourself, or you can choose one of their pre-made layouts, but I chose this. And I just put our photos in and uploaded to the website, made payment, and I think I paid like 1,000 rand excluding delivery for this, and I think delivery might have been 200 or 300. So I think this was quite a good call and a good deal. And I'm actually busy doing our wedding one now, because we don't have a wedding photo book, and I'm going to do Talia's newborn shoot also. And I just chose black because I feel like if this company closes, what is this? If this company closes and I have to do another company, black is a standard color across the board. Whereas if I chose wheat, for example, this company's wheat may be different to the next company. So I just wanted it to be uniform for all the years to come. Look at my nails here. Wait. Cute. Something else fun. Look at the apples that I picked from our tree. And before this, I cut 3 for my mother, and about 3 or 4 before that needed to be thrown away because the birds were getting into it. And I think I still have like 4 more on the tree, but small ones that are growing. I decided that I am going to preserve these and make apple jam, which I found on TikTok. And I'm very excited to preserve my apples. I even got these jars from Westpac. I hope it works out. I'm sure it will. I don't know. Trevino likes mushrooms cooked curried like this. I prefer it yellow, but this is how he likes it, so this is how I make it. The steam, and then it's gonna be time to cook this. I don't think I'm gonna blend it. I feel like that takes a lot of effort, and I'm feeling a bit drained today, so I might just keep it like clumpy like that. And for those of you who want to know, I buy the red lentils because I feel like it cooks so much faster than the split peas. This is what it looks like. It's not lunchtime yet, but I'm hungry. It's like 11 o'clock or almost 11. And I've been making eggs on the tawa recently, and I've been thoroughly enjoying it. It's less oil and it's also easy to clean up. And other than this one that cracked, it's usually perfect. The yolk is usually perfect. And I think because I couldn't have these eggs when I was pregnant and it's all I craved, now when I make eggs, I just want them runny. That's the vibe. And I never used to be this person. This is what I'm having for lunch. I was thinking about this before I went to bed last night. It's just a piece of toast with hummus on it, rocket, and then this runny egg that I can't wait to bite into. I'm so excited. I so wish I had chili oil to make my eggs like that. It just tastes so much better with chili oil. That toast egg situation was, loved it so much. What's going on behind me? Jacqueline Hill. I got a package now and I'm excited to see what's in it. I think I kind of know. I know there's dairy-free chocolate, but it's quite a large box. And guys, it's from my grade 6 natural science teacher. We follow each other on Instagram, and she was one of my favorite teachers. I was in grade 6 in 2006, so that's many years ago. And to this day, I still remember her. She was one of my favorite teachers. She made NS so exciting, and we just started chatting on Instagram. And it's so funny because now we both have children. Like, it's so weird to comprehend that a teacher in grade 6 and when a teacher that taught me when I was in grade 6 also has a child. Like, I have a child. It's so weird. Anyway, I want to see what's in this package. I'm very excited. So, Leah is awake. What did Mama's teacher get for Mama? For Mama and baby. Mama and baby. What is in here? This is such a thoughtful thing to do, first of all. Like, the fact that she would even send me a gift is just so sweet, man. To be honest, if this whole thing was full of chocolates, I wouldn't be sad. Oh, how do I open this now? Because my baby is in my arms. Yes, my baby. I hope I'm opening it the right way. Oh. Okay. Okay. What's in here? Oh my word. Oh my word. I opened it the wrong way. Okay, what's in here? Ooh, I'm so excited. This Cadbury chocolate is the best. Wow, she sent me so many. She sent me 4 Cadbury chocolates and 2 Lindt ones. Thank you so much. She doesn't watch my vlogs. I don't think she watches my vlogs, but I'll WhatsApp her now. This is so sweet. And what's this? What are these? What is this? What is this? I think she has a brand, if I'm not mistaken. But this is very cute. It's denim bags that I will use as makeup bags. And there's a little coin purse also. And the brand is LB. I don't know if this is her brand. I think she does have something. Oh, Selina. Here's the top of the box. And I didn't open it like that. I'm so smart. And here's the other things, the bags. These are so cute. And that is the name of the brand. I don't know if this is her brand. I think I saw something like that on her Instagram. I'm gonna eat chocolate now. Bye. Okay, I've confirmed LB Designs is hers. It's LB Designs on Instagram, but it's LB Creations here. So this is her brand. Thank you so much. I'm so excited about this. Ooh. This is supper for today. I know everything looks very monotone. I wish that I had green beans or spinach just for some color. And I also wish I had pickle. I have no pickle, which is not the best. But anyway, this is supper. one of our favorite meals of the week is when we do porridge prayers food. I can't believe that all of this is from my garden. This is so exciting. It's been 2 hours since I've had it on now, and it's not very sweet. I'm not sure if I can't taste the sweetness because I just had tea, but I don't know if I should put more sugar in or just leave it, because I still need to blend all of this up. But look how good this jammy consistency looks. Look here. It's looking good.
Water?
Because you have to sterilize the jars and all the tools, so it doesn't have, because we're preserving it for a long time.
Yeah.
So the jars are sterilized. I need you to, this thing is a little bit hot, to take each one out and put it upside down there, please. This is what the jam looks like, and it tastes amazing. It's so good. Okay, we're gonna start filling the bottles now. I don't know why I thought we'd have 6, but I think we're only gonna fill 2 of those bottles. I didn't want to waste money and buy all the proper canning tools and stuff, so I just use what we have, because it's obviously just the first time that I'm trying this. And I found the instructions on how to can on a website called simplycanning.com, so if you're interested, go check that out. But I'm so excited for this jam! Hello. Is this thing straight? I don't know. Anyway, I'm just gonna sit here and have a little chat with you guys. Let me explain. The room only looks like this because these are the things we use on a regular basis for Talia, and it's gonna be 7 o'clock soon, and it's a young adult cell group, which means that people are gonna be coming over, so we had to just tidy up the lounge and move everything here quickly. Trevino is making Talia sleep. I just finished feeding her and I needed to get ready, so I got ready very quickly. I just brushed up my brows, put mascara on, some liquid blush from Pixie, and this under eye CC cream, CC anything from Pixie also. It's actually a CC crayon by Under Eye, that's what it's called. And Pixie does list their products on Superbalist, or rather Superbalist lists Pixie products on their website, so you guys can check that out if you want. It's been a day since I've made the jam, and I have had it on scones. I made scones last night, and I didn't show the recipe because it didn't turn out that great. I didn't have many ingredients except Sprite and flour, so I used that recipe, and it was a mass of dough, and it served its purpose, but it wasn't the best thing I've baked, so I decided not to vlog that. And then I also put it in overnight oats that I had this morning. I put like a spoon in and mix that in, and then I also had a sandwich with it, a peanut butter and apple jam sandwich, and it's really delicious. The reason that I preserved my apples is because Trevino and I are fans of a YouTuber named Gaz Oakley, and he lives in Wales and he has his own garden, and he farms, I got distracted. He grows his own vegetables, and he said if you're growing your own vegetables and you're not preserving them so they can last longer, you're doing it wrong. And that actually made me think, it's like I'm putting in so much effort into my garden, and then I use the things once and then it's done, and then I have to wait for more to grow. So I am going to be intentional about preserving more of my vegetables and fruit that I grow. And I definitely said this many times before, I think I've cut about 10 apples this season. 3 I gave to my mom, more than 10 actually. 3 I gave to my mom, and I had to throw about 4 or 5 away because the birds were like into it, and then I cut 5 now for my jam. I wish that I had more apples because I only made 3 small tubs of jam, and 2 of them weren't filled that much. I would say they were filled like about 60% of the way instead of 80%, which is what I wanted it to be filled as. Anyway, so I researched how to preserve apples, and one of the ways was apple jam. And then I also got into canning. I feel like that's a new thing now. I want to preserve whatever I can, and the canning was pretty cool. I did water bath canning. You can also just check that on TikTok and see what it's about. But it was very exciting, and it was a nice experiment for us, and I'm excited to open the other 2 bottles of jam. I opened the one jar that we dropped when we took it out of the water. So it's set in a slant, it didn't set flat. So I'm keen to open the other 2 prettier looking ones. And I'll show you guys what that looks like when I open it. In one of my 30 for 30 bucket list items that I want to do, one of them is post consistently on Instagram for a month. So I've started planning that. I'm going to start that in February. So for the month of Feb, I'm going to post every day for 1 month. I could have actually left it for December and done Vlogmas again, but I feel like time is moving, and it's not really because it's only January, but I feel like I have 30 things to do and I haven't done any of them. So I'm doing this post every day on Instagram for a month from the 1st of Feb. So I'll post my jam recipe also in Feb on Instagram, and the purpose of it is to see if Instagram works like how it used to work, and I'm 100% sure it doesn't, but I want to see, I want to give it my all and see one last time. In 2019, when I got engaged, there was a period where I was posting every single day and I grew rapidly. My Instagram followers, I think I hit 10k and went beyond, so it did really well for me back then. Now I want to see if the same thing applies with more content creators, me not putting any ad spend behind it, so just posting organically, and me not posting such curated things, so posting more lifestyle like the content that I have been posting, but now I'll be posting every single day. And the reason that I don't think it's gonna work is because in December for Vlogmas I posted 25 videos every single day, and my TikTok didn't grow, nor did my Instagram. However, here's where I think I'm gonna be wrong, and I hope that I am gonna be wrong. Those videos were very long. They weren't 1 minute or shorter, and I think people prefer short form videos on Instagram and TikTok and longer videos here. But I know when I see someone that I enjoy watching on TikTok, for example, I watch Remy Ashton a lot, or Remy Cruz, and sometimes she has 10-minute vlogs on TikTok, and I enjoy those. So I was also just testing that out. So hopefully I'm wrong, and hopefully my platform does grow, but let's see with this experiment if it grows. And I'm going to be posting my stats in the beginning of Feb, in the middle of Feb, and then at the end of Feb to see if it actually worked. That's the toilet. Alright, so yes, like I said, it's young adults group tonight, and I'm very excited. I'm also very tired. I was telling one of my friends I want to bunk, and she said, it's your house, how can you bunk? But I'm very tired. I am very, very tired. I woke up this morning and I've also been trying to have less coffee. So today is Friday. The last time I had coffee was on Tuesday, and then midday today I couldn't make it, so I had a cup of coffee. I don't know if caffeine actually works. I feel like it's a placebo effect sometimes, but who knows? I don't know. Sometimes I can drink coffee at night and I'll sleep fine. Sometimes I'll be like up the whole night, so I don't know. Okay, I'm wearing this t-shirt dress that I got from the Fix like last year or the year before, and the perfume that I'm going to be using today, by the way, today Trevino and I are together for 14 years. Crazy to think that we've been together for that long. I'm going to use my wedding fragrance called Illicit Flower by Jimmy Choo. This is very old. If perfume expires, this is expired. I need to buy a new one, but I'm going to spray on my clothes so I don't get clear. I love this perfume so much. It takes me back. Takes me back to our wedding. I need to buy another one. I've also amended some of the things on my 30 for 30 list. So if you see some things and you're like, but that wasn't there originally, I've changed it, okay? I've added something like make roti. That should have been something that I put on there in the first place. So making roti is on there. Buying myself a new perfume, I have a couple of perfumes that I want to buy, is on there. And there was something else that I added. I feel like I didn't want to put too much pressure on myself to do all these extreme things. Not all of them are extreme, some of them are pretty doable, but I wanted to put like slightly easier things on there, so that if I didn't get those other things done, at least I have something easier. This one's not easy. I also have whale watching on here. I really want to go whale watching. Fun fact, I really want to see a whale. I don't think this is a fun fact. I really want to see a whale in real life. However, I want to be on land when I see the whale. I don't want to be in the ocean, and I don't want to be standing on the beach, like where, like within one step I can be in the whale's territory. I don't want that. I want to be like far away, and I want to say, oh look, there's a whale in the distance. That's what I want to see. I don't want to be in its territory. That's one of the animals that I really want to see. I feel like elephants and whales are so intriguing to me because they're so big and they just look so majestic, but they can also crush you in a second. So that's a weird fact about me. I really want to see a whale, but from there, the whale must be there in the ocean and I must be there on land, like far, far, far away. All right, I think that's the update that I wanted to give. I really don't know if this vlog was interesting. I know last week was my birthday, the week before that was me preparing for my birthday, and then it was, you know, but you are going to get these vlogs where there's nothing happening and I'm just chilling at home. So we're gonna have to deal with that. All right, I am gonna go pee, TMI, and then it's 6:30 now. People will start coming in the next 10 to 15 minutes, and I will see you guys later. That was a weird kiss.